up, people? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And yes, I did see all your comments. Most of you didn't mind if I was using in the settings large or normal, but I'm gonna try to get used to this one just so people that are on mobile can see a lot better. And I think it's going to be better in the long run if I get used to things like this. This thing over there hasn't changed, simply because I can't get myself to replicate this pixel by pixel, and I keep doing this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on the idea of using this brick as a chisel in bits, and I think we're gonna try to go for black concrete. Instead, there's some recipes. Oops. Let's just take this one. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Bam, bam. So you need to make this. The problem that I have is that I don't have any gravel at the moment. So the trick to get gravel, well, there's two. You can use this one with a grinder. With not a painting machine, there we go, it's going to go into cobblestone, this cobblestone then is going to go into gravel and stuff like that. Or if we go check gravel right away, gravel, and we check the recipes, there's a couple of things that can make it for us, like the carpenter, which doesn't do anything. The sack mill uses compressed or cobblestone. In the wool gen we can mine it. The botany that you can multiply it, and pretty much the rest is what I was saying, pulverizers and stuff. If we get a pulverizer, we could pulverize the stone, since, you know, oh, I thought we had more than that. Okay, I might need to start getting some cobblestone some way. The thing I think we're going to do is set up stuff from environmental tech. So there's a couple of things that I need to set up today in order to do this. Of course, there's the void miner, but we're not going to focus on this one first. I think I should have, if we go here, environmental, this thing here, the assembler. Yes, we do. The one I want to go for is, where is it? The nanobot controller. So like that one here. And for this you need to make like the nanobot tier 1, then the tier 2, then the tier 3, then the tier 4. So of course we're not going to do that, we're simply going to go here. We're going to make one more of this one. There we go. And we're going to tell it, make me a pattern for this, which is going to ask us to make a pattern for other things. So go 8. Oh, I don't have the material, probably. Okay, 8 should be enough. So we're going to need a pattern for this one. We're going to need a pattern for this one. We're then going to craft one of those, one of each. We're going to place them right here. So we're going to need one of this. Then a bam. We're going to have this one. If I place this... Okay, I don't have the material. We're going to place that here, then we're going to tell it nano, and we're going to craft 12. Oh, it's going to need core modifiers. Okay, then again, we're going to need to make more things, which is going to ask us to make more things, because we need to get this one, which is enriched sand. Yeah, this is getting complicated as fast as possible. Okay, we're going to move that like right here. Just so they're not in the same one. Okay. So that means that now we can mix some of this. There we go. We've got a couple. It should be enough just to start at least making one of these. Nano. Okay, start. So it should craft. Alright. So then we're going to need some of this. Bam. Perfect. I can't make one. Okay. We're gonna place that here. And then we're gonna say nano again. We're gonna say make one, start. Then we're going to be able to craft the next tier, but we're going to have to do that one first. So many crafting just for this. There we go. Do this. Bam. Bam. Okay, so what do we need? Mica. So there we go. Void resource miner. We actually need to do it. So I guess it's going to be, let's do a void wait, the Mica is resource? I can't. Mica is void resource miner. So we need to do the void resource. Let's do this. Let's put that there. Void resource is this one. Bam. We'll need one of this. Perfect. Void resource. I keep missing them because there's two. There's void ore and void resource. Which, as you can see, you need like plenty of things. We can do one of those. Which one is it? This one. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to need to make one of these. Can I do it? No. Sadly, no. Okay, is there another way? Yeah, we could find some in the overworld. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go find some. Unless I have a waypoint. Where's my home temp? The village, P home temp 2. I'm down on the ground. Okay, so that won't work. Alright. I guess we're gonna go to the jungle because if you remember, I found a jungle and I'm gonna go shear some things. There we go. So the jungle was at B, I believe. I don't know why I'm clicking M. Caves, and it's over there. So that way. Oh wow, that's nice. We're really flying quite fast, so that's cool. There we go. We're already there. Okay. Just in case we need to make more. Sometime I wish there was a not void miner, vein miner, so we could get all of them in one go. There we go. 32 should be enough. There we go, 32. Well, let's go back home. Alright. So this thing with cobble, half of it with this, bam, 32. Now we should be able to make a this, or not. Well, we can make the pattern, so we'll put the pattern here. It's not the same as the other one, so it's okay. Void. Oh, yeah, I've got those in my inventory. Now I should be able to do this. Perfect. So what this is going to do is if we go here, let's say, I believe this guy needs to see the, like, the ground or something. So maybe we should, like, make a hole under the base. Wow, there's a lot of people here. This guy is in 1 by 1. So let's just go down. There we go. That's how you do it. That was actually way quicker than I anticipated. And we're gonna move it like just a little bit so we don't get like too many bad guys around. Alright, let's... Oh. That's not where I wanted it there. So if we do this, shift right click to instant break, left click. Okay, there we go. So we need 24 structural block tier 1, 20 machine base, 2 laser core, and 1 clear lens or color. By the way, I'm just gonna do a level 1. I don't need that much. So there we go. So again, we needed 20 structural block. structural. Okay, this one. We need the level 1. That should be enough. 20 machine something. Machine chassis, I presume. We'll need some of that. Okay. I don't know how many I can get. That's enough. Alright. The next one was 2 laser core. The one that we need a clear lens that I know of. Okay. And we'll use the normal one and 2 laser core. Perfect. That should be enough. We're also gonna need flux. So this one, we need this redstone. Seriously? At least I don't have to manually craft it. And again, guys, I know I've got the crafting thing in my inventory and I'm not using it. I don't know why. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Ta-da! And that means that now we need to give it power. Ball 1. Let's go with ball 1. Alright, so now it has power, so now it needs a chest. And a chest. Do I have any? We can probably do this, that. Get this, take a diamond. We'll place that there while I put the diamond. And bam. So now this is all gonna go in the system. We're probably going to need to get like stuff that we don't want, but it's okay. With this though, it means that I'm going to have to wait. And while I wait, let's take some of this. This is the painting machine. Perfect, that's what I wanted. We'll put this there, that there. Do I have more conduit? No, I need more of these. Which again, need gravel, which is kind of my problem at the moment. This was to cover the hole at the top and I need 2. Oh yeah, people told me just use a phantom face for redstone and it's gonna do the redstone. So that's actually a great idea. I will do this, of course. So alright guys, I will wait for this thing to get me some mica and some more stuff. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. And I'll bring you guys back when I got something. Alright guys, so I've got a couple of things, like this new thing here. I decided that I needed to put soulbound on all my things, except this thing because, well, you can't. So this one has it, this one has it, this one has it, this one has it. Should have it. It had it before. It's the first thing I placed soulbound on. Okay. maybe I do need some stuff. Just show you, it's kind of a little bit of a pain to get. You need the soul vial, like so. You need to grab an enderman in there, and then you need one of those crystals. It's going to give you crystal, that one, and then with that one you use it in the enchanter and get your book. Yeah, and then you need 4 levels to enchant. So I'm gonna have to recheck this one, which is weird because normally it should have it. But yeah, so people that ask me why I'm just not charging my armor, well, I can use this. Some people also said that you can use flux to charge. I did not know that, so let's check it out first. So in flux, supposedly you can do a controller, and we'll place it like here, and you can network selection. So let's see, we're gonna do ball 1. So now it sees all this. Create new network? No, I'm okay. Ascend, transmitter, on. Even distribution, surge, hyper surge, god mode. Even distribution. Thing is, I don't see what you guys were saying about sending this to me. I don't see how this does anything. Yeah, so I do understand that this thing like can regulate stuff, but I don't see how it actually add. Kraken's network. Well, there's already Kraken's network. Oh, it's because it already has a controller. But ball one is pretty much the one I need. Ignore limit, false. Yeah, so I really don't know how this thing is going to charge anything. But sure. So in my inventory I've got 20 mecha. So let's get back to it. We were into environmental tech. And we needed to make the machine core. We had that. We were going to make the resource miner 3 in here. Yeah. So this one can make that, and then this one can make, bam. Dang it. I need some stuff. I need this, I believe. So little tier 3. Well, actually we were going for this, which we can make, but I need some pattern. Which, like I said, this is why the first thing you do is a pattern of pattern, because you need patterns to make patterns. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe my things are in here. Yeah, getting crafted. So now if I look in here, patterns, bam, 10. Let's make that one. So that's level 3. We're almost there. We're almost there. So nano. This thing's going to take maybe too many mecha. Yeah, just because I didn't put my mecha in there. Nano. Let's go next. Start. Should make one kind of quick. There we go. And bam. Nano controller 4. Perfect. So that means that now we can make a nano and tell it to make 1. It's probably, I knew it was gonna tell me this. These are easy. The clear glass we can do. Clear glass. I'll just do like a bunch. Just I forget. I'm not in a crafter thing. It's okay. Bam bam. That's one thing with AE. It seems to really be laggy on like when you use it. Oh, this thing's full. I may have made a couple of those. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about this. I just decided to upgrade it because, well, it's faster than my other smelter as it spawns. So this is pretty simple. Just one furnace block with power with a couple of upgrades. And as you can see, pretty quick. I actually like the fact that it's quick like that. So there we go. We're back to, we got this. Now we need to make a couple of those other blocks. Oh wow, I may have made too many blocks. I didn't think about the fact that this, like, I don't have an infinite amount. This I do. This one, don't care. Okay, so nano. Again, I could have done it in the other one. There we go, start. So we should get 1 nano. There we go. Perfect. So this thing will take more stuff. Where could I place you? I don't place it. Well, I could place it, you know, the same place as the other one. So like, let's say we're gonna boost you a little bit in the air because this one takes more space than the other one. So let's put it like here. Then we can simply do like this. There we go. So if we left click, we need 80 structure 4 above, 60 machine base, and 16 modifier core, which is quite a lot. So we might need to make, again, some upgrades for those, which means that I am going to need to make more of these, like a lot more of these. And of course this one I do have some. If we go spawn, and we go here, and we do this. Here we go, I could do this. Bam. And again, I could get more. I could also send all of this to my system. But, yeah, that's not how it seems to work around here. There we go. We got more cobble now than stone, which doesn't make any sense to me. Oh wait, that's the thing I needed on this guy. I needed silk touch. Let's go to spawn, and let's see what silk touch need. Well, I can do silk touch, and see, oh, it's a slime ball, and 13 levels. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Slime ball, and 13 levels, and of course a book and quill. There we go, book and quill. Let's get the levels. 13 something levels. Silk touch will need around 7 levels. And bam, silk touch. So that means that this thing is going to grab some stone for us. So if now I go here. And one thing that I completely forgot about the Draconic Evolution that you can do, V, you can come here and you see there's a profile. So that's like your first profile, and you can change the profile on your things. If I remember how to do it, configure items. So let's go, let's call this normal miner, like so. And I don't remember how you change profile. I don't remember how you do it. Okay. HUD. Okay. Doesn't seem to have anything. Option, control, Draconic Evolution, change tool config profile. That's why. Let's put H. Oh, there we go. H. So there you go. Now if I go in here, you can see profile 2, and I'm gonna call it Big Digger. And well, the attack doesn't matter. AOE mode is still going to be turned on. This is going to be the biggest you can have. And there we go. So now I will be able to do this. And I'm getting pretty much everything. Are you really trying to kill me? And now we can put like all this in there. So as you can see, it's pretty efficient, and when you want to change it, you just go on your tool, you click H, and there we go. So we're back to the normal. That will just do 1. So there we go. So now I can do back home, and I'm gonna prepare everything. I'll bring you guys back to place the stuff because this is gonna take me some time. Alright guys, so check it out. In my inventory I've made some modifiers. I also have a lot of lapis because I've enchanted a lot of things. We need this. We need... what was it? It's been a while. Block. There we go, the 80 blocks here. And the other one was machine, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. So those are the things we need. I believe I can then just do Something like this. And it's going to make it for me. Probably gonna leave empty the spot. No, oh, it actually places the one that... Huh. Wait, it doesn't look finished. It seems to be missing two big things. Could it tell me what it's missing? Because these, it does says 80, and I did have 80. But it seems to be missing some of them. Alright, well, let's ask for more. Hardened. Oh, it's true. I'm an idiot. You can only grab a stack of 16. There we go. That should finish the thing. Block assembly complete. So with this, oh, that's the thing I wasn't sure. How many of everything you could have? It seems it only did one region, which is ridiculous because you can, of course, get region 2. Oh, not what I wanted to do. There you go. So region 2 right here. What I have is strength 4 for strength 3, resistance 4 because I don't even know if we can do that. I've got saturation, so I don't need to eat, which sounds good to me. In here, I've got some other things that I want to do after, and even if we don't have the time, I want to do it. Okay, so let's put that up top. Let's say ball 2, and there we go. We've got all the boosts. So resistance 3 and strength 3. So I've got 4 resistance, so that's the maximum you can have is 3. Strength, I believe I have 3 in there, so that should be... Whoa, why? Oh, this does enough light that it tells me to... Okay, I did not know that. But yeah, so this is pretty OP because it like gives you boosts and it's pretty much anywhere you are. Okay, the next thing, I did not know those existed. I went and like I farmed some villagers to get my books, which I then found out that like you can have any books. It's for this one, it says like protection 4, but you can have anything. So it's kind of, I spent a long time looking, and what I found out was, if you look at your book, here is magnetic 5, which I don't know what it is. Zoomerang, which Bladerang, Boomerang, and yes, so there is like boomerangs that you can have. Okay, I don't have the boomerang. This one? Oh, I need to make some of those. What? I should have the material for this. Bookshelves. A book? Oh, they're in my inventory. That is why. Those are not gold. Oh, probably needing me to put this into a crafting bench. Normal crafting bench. Let's put that there, let's put that there. There we go. We've got the 3. Then we put those together to do a magical boomerang. And what's cool about this is it actually does damage and can bring items back to you. So it is pretty cool. We're gonna sleep and go back to spawn because I've got my enchanting setup of it there. And I want to try to get this thing enchanted. So let's do spawn. Alright. And we're going to need some XPs for this. So I do not know if you can put magnetic on this. No, you can't. Okay, that's what I thought. But I presume you can put these together. So there we go. And then with a little bit more experience, we're gonna put all these on that thing. I have no idea how this thing performs. Oh, it did kill the squid. That's pretty cool, but the squid is pretty easy to kill. So let's just float around. When you see a mountain, there's normally like dark spots. And normally it contains mobs. There you go. That's a dark spot around here. So there should be mobs close. There's nothing, like no mobs. Oh, there it is. Let's see. How many damage did I do? Oh, it doesn't show. 2 hits. That's actually not bad. That's not bad for boomerang. 2 hits. How many hits on a cow? 1 hit. But look at that. There you go. Now I got my items. 1 hit. That's pretty cool. For a cow, it has 10 hearts. That means 5 damage. Can I break stuff with it? Can I actually do damage like this? Oh wow, you can also just hit with it. That's super cool. I did not know it was actually powerful. But yeah guys, that is actually going to be it for today. And I'm freezing. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time guys. Bye bye.